for science, I feel it is necessary for us to build a blue suburban with Enchanted by Nature. If you've been following my channel for a long time, you know that I sort of have a tendency to build things that are often blue and often suburban. When you picture like the classic Simsie house build, it's probably the blue suburban. And honestly, this pack comes with some kind of good stuff for us to try to achieve that. There's at least 1 or 2 blue swatches on almost all of the new wallpapers. I mean, even the doors and windows come in some blue swatches by default. This is the first swatch of these. So right now we're on this 30 by 20 lot in like the Nome part of town. It's this kind of cute, quaint, coastal, very colorful neighborhood. If you look at the other houses, like the default ones that are kind of nearby, we can see a lot of funky colors. They've got some kind of cutesy, funky roof lines. There's a lot of balconies on them as well. So I want to try and build something very similar to the shape that we're seeing around here. Just ours is gonna be like primarily blue. I'm also thinking we'll have the house kind of on this side and then a big side yard on this side. And I think it should be kind of long and skinny to justify all of the side yard that I want to have. I might get like a weird little bump out right there too. Let's see if we can pull it off with something like this, because maybe there could be like a patio right here. I can see it. Okay, so imagine it looks like this. I might make it a little bit skinnier even. Can I put the front door like slightly covered right there? I don't really know how that's gonna look, so we'll have to see. I'm just kind of looking at like this building over here, and I kind of want it to be similar. Okay, so there would be like just a little balcony part, and then the roof, I want it to curve like this. I was thinking I would put this piece over here kind of like that too. I guess maybe you need to be scooted over a bit more, or at least made a bit bigger, because that'll fit a little bit more nicely on the outside. And maybe this can get extended just a smidge more too, because if we have a fence back here, I'll probably just use the base game fence, but if we have a fence back here, we're gonna want it to have ample room. Is that enough space? I think that's enough space. If I drag you out one, oh, I just hate how it looks when there's like the 1 tile wide space there, but I think I'm overthinking that too. Oh, we could do like a little bit of blue. That'll be nice. Okay, so here's what it's looking like right now. Really strange shape downstairs. We'll have to figure that out. I would love to try and do sort of what they did, and basically that'll involve fixing the roof like this. I would just love to have the roof be kind of fancy like that. Isn't that cool? I guess we'd just drag it out to the other side too. I think that's cool. It looks the same as this, which is what I wanted. Do any windows even fit in there? Yes. I am undecided on whether or not I want to use the windows from this pack or if I should use base game windows. I am gonna use the roof trim from the pack, and we'll just put it in white. How is that? Does it look okay? Is it curvy enough? I think we just want like a nice simple brown roof. This is gonna be my new favorite roof texture. I'm warning you now. I am gonna be insufferable about this roof texture. I already intend to put it everywhere. I have been wanting more just plain brown swatches of a roof for so long, and I finally have it. Okay, I'm gonna do like this blue siding trim right here. Oh, you know what? I might even get something else fancy right here. You're gonna have to just trust me on this because I know it looks a little weird right now. But I just think that's helpful to have like one more thing on the side. And then sometimes I like to do this with this little fence where I make almost like a fake pergola. I'm gonna do that here. I don't wanna put like a full cover on top of it. This way we can have a little bit of cover, and then I can put some plants on it. I just think that'll really tie into the style of the neighborhood. I am gonna use some slightly more plain columns. How does this look? Can I put you on the outside edge, or is it gonna be too much? Oh, I think we can use that. Okay, I am gonna use this column. Well, maybe I should use that everywhere then. Just like a little bit more flat. I had been picturing myself using this column on all of the corners. You know, I would still just love if they would give me a plain base game column. I really feel like that shouldn't be too much to ask, but I guess it is because we still don't have one. Okay, let's talk. Are we gonna use these windows? I'm kind of thinking not on this house. I think I'm just gonna use like the regular base game windows on this place, but I will use some kind of fun planter boxes. We'll see how we feel about those. Super tempted to try the blue on the windows, but I think maybe they should stay white and then we use the blue wallpapers. Okay, in my dreams, this bottom floor is like this little shingle texture, and then the top floor becomes siding. I feel like maybe this should be plain white around the windows. Okay, before I figure out the rest of the windows, I think I might try and do the floor plan, because however the floor plan comes together is gonna really impact where I'm gonna want windows. So I think I'll start with this. I think that maybe this could become a bathroom, or possibly even 2 bathrooms. Or we just let it be one big one, I don't know. But there could be a bedroom here. I don't normally like it when I put doors in the far corner like that. Like that's not really my preference, but it is nice to have an ensuite bathroom. bathroom for this, and there's an extra one, which is good. There could be like a little sitting area by the front door. Oh, and I think that we should do like a dark wood color. There could be just like some seating. Okay, maybe this room could become like some kind of office, study, apothecary, I don't know, whatever. The kitchen can go right there. We'll have the living room sort of facing this way. And then we have space for a dining table, so we can do it like that, just right in between. That is a really nice big house already. Okay, upstairs, I think I might do it like this and have 3 bedrooms. So it's like a big family house. Unfortunately, we have just a lot of hallway going on. It is a long, long, long hallway. Kind of some wasted space up here with the hallway being this long, but that's okay. We can put bookshelves along the side of it. Like we'll make it work and make it feel special. Oh, maybe these should be shorter. Oh, you know what? Maybe that's like the big problem with it, is that it's just kind of a weird shape. I got a window there. There could be like a little side table. We can have bookshelves along this wall. I think I'll be able to put enough furniture in there for it to make sense. Okay, unfortunately, I really, really, really want this window right here so it's in line with that, but it looks a little bad. So that's kind of sad. But maybe if there's a tree in this corner, like if we have a tree right here and we get it as close as we can kind of hide the fact that it's not fitting right. Yeah, okay, just look at the tree, not at the house. All is well. I might even have no window. You know what? I might even honestly not put any extra on this wall. We'll just let it be like that. I'll base this window around where I want the sink to go, and I'll kind of like even it out. Maybe the sink should be here instead, because it looks better from the outside. Does this one fit right here? Not well. What if I had like the little teeny tiny one? That actually feels a little bit less bad. Okay, beautiful sliding glass door to get outside. Maybe this should be on an angle, because then the door can go right there. So in total, there's 2 bedrooms downstairs. One's gonna be furnished as an office, but you could use it as a bedroom if you wanted to. So we have the 2 downstairs plus 3 upstairs. It's only 2 bathrooms though, which is kind of sad. I am kind of thinking that like maybe we could get an extra half bathroom upstairs if I just put one right here. It'll only have a toilet and a sink in it, but like that's probably worth it just because there's so few bathrooms in this house. And with the sheer number of bedrooms that we have, I think we're gonna want them. Okay, now look at this. I'm gonna double up these and I'm gonna put them so it looks like we have a custom tile on this wall. Isn't that just beautiful? I don't really know what color is best for us to use. We can even do this one with like the pink and the blue, because I don't think I've used that color yet. And we can also try and get different color tile in each of the bathrooms if we want to, because some of them lean a little bit more green. Okay, I have to put this in the corner, just so that it works correctly with the tile that I want to use. Let's do the darker blue one downstairs. Feels very blue suburban. Unfortunately, I can't do it on all of the walls in this bathroom, because look, if we put it like here, you can see the gap next to the window. Well, we can put it on all of the other walls and then leave that wall blank. It does have like a little bit of a lighting glitch to it, which is kind of sad. They're not really meant to be stacked, I don't think, because you can see the line in between them. They're more supposed to be in a space like this, like behind the kitchen cabinets. That's why they fit so perfectly right there. Do we use the blue cabinets? Oh my God, we have to use the blue cabinets. Are you kidding me? That looks so good together. Let me delete the ugly furniture. This was just like so I could visualize the scale. I don't know if I should have used the flooring from Enchanted by Nature or not. It just looks so whimsical. I don't know if like it's the vibes of this house. Honestly, I'm a little bit scared that like a lot of the furniture from the pack isn't really gonna work in here. Obviously, I'm gonna try my best, but I'm not really trying to build like cottage whimsy today. That's also why I chose not to use the cabinets from the pack. I just feel like they're a little bit too whimsical. I am seriously obsessed with this backsplash. I just think that is the most beautiful thing. I'm so glad we're using it. I'll get a little trash can next to the fridge, or maybe I should just put another one of the tiles. There's something about like how the fridge is fitting that's just making me feel kind of sad, because you can see the edge of it all, but maybe we can just make do. Obviously, we're gonna use the Enchanted by Nature rug. Which one has blue suburban energy? Oh, honestly, this one kind of has blue suburban energy. I like that it's not only blue. How about this couch? Is this gonna work? It's got green, but I don't think that really fits the blue suburban thing. Not to get too picky, but we do have a very specific mission. I may even use this. That is very blue suburban. That is like perfect. You know what? I'm gonna use the career unlock sofa, because this looks way better. It looks like way more comfy. I'm putting these shelves up here. I want it to look like they're a curtain rod, so I put that above there. Oh man, I don't even have access to the frame TVs. That stinks. Okay, I'm gonna try to put one of the houseplants right here. Just you wait. It's gonna delete itself. I'm warning you. You're about to watch me lose my mind over these houseplants not working properly. So I apologize in advance. I think I'm gonna try and scoot this as far forward as I can get it. Because if I wanna have a dining table, I'd like to have a big dining table. Maybe we do just like the 4 chairs. You can still walk around that all fine. I do think we need some more of like a white, or at least some kind of light color. Maybe I can mix the white chairs with the brown table, and then we can get yellow flowers because that'll match this. Well, it is definitely tight. I wonder if it's better for me to put it like this. Yeah, if the door is in the corner, I feel like that's a little bit nicer because there's more of a clear walking path to get around. Your Sims won't get trapped at all. I want to use some of these pictures. I am so excited about them. Genuinely, like these little prints, the nature presses that we can make now have completely changed the game for me. I like truly adore them. I think they're so nice. I put one of the candles on this too. I wonder if I can use this thing on this wall. Gallery wall by the door, tall plant next to it. How about a clock? I'm gonna use this one over here because how cute is that? And that honestly might be enough for the whole living space. I don't think I want to use any of these wallpapers inside, unless possibly I want to swap this out for some of the glass wallpapers, because that might be kind of cool. I just don't love that they don't have white. Like, I wish that it had a true white swatch with it. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe not on this build. Another time. Ooh, I'm gonna use this. This is adorable. And then there's like a wallpaper. It's very subtle, and it has these little light blue flowers. Oh, there's the plant. I told you it was gonna break, but I think I'll use that. I'll probably put a plain white above here so we don't have any like texture behind it. And we can paint the bathrooms plain white too. Let's get the bathrooms over with while we're in here. I think I might try the sink. Cause look, it's got like the same colors as the tile, so we can at least use it in here. And then I'll get a nice mirror up there above it. We can have a towel on the wall. I think I might get a fancy clawfoot tub in this bathroom. Maybe we can do some curtains around it too. And then I'm kind of wondering about putting some green. Like maybe we use this green accent color. I think that looks pretty nice. Maybe some orange flowers because it matches a little bit. Oh, we have to be pretty careful about where the tub goes. Let me move this over. Or can I use a corner tub? No. Never mind. Let me just put this like right here. That is lovely. And then this upstairs bathroom is gonna be even more simple. This one is only a toilet, but that's okay. I think it's just nice to have access to an extra toilet upstairs next to these bedrooms in case they have to go in the night. It's like easier for them to get to it instead of having to go all the way downstairs. And since there's gonna be so many Sims living here, it'll be nice to have a third one. I wish that was a full bath, honestly, but it's okay. You can't win them all. Let's do the primary bedroom. I don't think I want to use this bed in here. I love it. Like, please don't get me wrong. I love this bed. I'm just not sure if it's too much or not, but maybe we could still use it, at least in this bedroom, and then we try and tone it down with the other furniture. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful bed. Let's see if we can get like a light greenish blue wallpaper in here. Oh, you know what? We could also try this one because this is the same wallpaper, but in a different swatch, and it matches the bed pretty well. I think I'm gonna use just like the cheapest base game stuff because it fits pretty well in this room. And then, okay, here's what I have so far for the primary bedroom. There's not a lot going on in here, but I am gonna try and put a little shelf in the corner. Oh, maybe in this corner instead, because that way we can put like some books, perhaps a little plant. And then I would love if we could have like 2 more house plants on this. Hopefully we can pull that off. I'm not gonna put them in there yet because I don't trust the game, but I will add them eventually. Okay, I think I said this was gonna be an office, or like at the very least sort of a skill building room. So let's see what all we can put in here. Number 1 is desk. God, I would love if we could use the desk from this pack. I just feel like with the moss on it, I don't know if that really fits with the style of the house. Like, I just don't think the mossy stuff fits in this whole neighborhood. What are you gonna do? Use this chair like in the middle of your suburban house? It just feels kind of random. I can use this chair though. Oh, wait a minute. Why was I using these curtains? Go back. I'm putting these instead. That's so much cuter. I feel like we can't really do that on these windows, but I can definitely use this curtain upstairs and like in the kids' bedrooms. I think that I might use this wallpaper as a kid's wallpaper, and I might try something a bit more green. Oh, you know what else we could do as a kid's wallpaper? Is like this. The kids can have some funky wallpapers. I think we can definitely get away with that. And they don't even really all need to be blue. Okay, I have a desk and a computer. I might try some more houseplants on top of it. Let's try a canvas rack and an easel, and maybe even a collection of extra houseplants in here. See, we could do like 2 more. Oh, the butterfly wing picture is pretty good for this. this. All right, I can see that working. Let's just put some wallpaper in the hallway because I think that now I've done all the wallpaper, I should be able to put my plants back. Like, as far as I'm aware, I don't think the plants glitch unless it's wallpaper causing it. Ooh. Okay, that one's glitching. Oh no. Yeah, what was that, Kayla, about not thinking the plants glitch? I think the whole downstairs is done. Let's go upstairs. I'm gonna try another desk. I think my Sims should be able to get past this still. I want to put the nature press item right there because it has to go on a desk table. So if we put it right here, it takes up some good space and they'll be able to use it. Let's put the bonsai tree in this room too because we can kind of alt place that a bit more. That feels good. I think I'm gonna try these and just like put this all the way across the wall. Okay, now let's do the kids' rooms. I'm very curious to see what we can do with the kids' furniture from the pack. Like this Enchanted by Nature crib, I feel like this should be fine. And like even in a house that's not so fairy focused, I feel like it still works. Maybe we get just like a simple little chair next to there. I can do this set of books on this wall. Does a baby need a full-length mirror? Probably not. Here, I'll put like this little toy basket there too, and then this thing. That feels like a nice baby's room. Now I'm gonna try and decorate this one for a child. I'm trying this bed because I feel like it's simple enough, so it should work, but it also matches the wallpaper really well. Are we just gonna do like curtains? I don't know. I think so. This little acorn guy is a toy box, so I'm gonna use that. And maybe we could put Blarfy somewhere too. I don't know. How about just right here? Does this child need extra shelving? Well, let's try. So we can put a couple of the cute little fairy things too. And that feels really nice. And then this last room, this one could be like a teens room. The base game is just so lacking in beds. It makes it so much harder than it needs to be. What if we had 2 teens share this room? I guess also, even if we do it like this, they don't have to be teens. Like you could kind of have anybody sleep in this room. It doesn't really matter. Let's do an extra computer. I like computers when you have this many Sims in a house. It's just useful. Oh, maybe we swap this around and I get the desk over here. Maybe we just do 2 of these. Or I guess it could just be 1. How far over can I get it? I just want to leave myself some more space in here. Oh, I'm gonna use this leaf rug. Let's do that instead in this kid's room. Maybe they could have like 2 of them. Oh, that's nice. Does this come in pink at all? It does. Let's use that for the teens. If they are even teens, I don't know. What other kind of stuff would be good? Like activity wise. Maybe if they're gonna be teens, maybe they could have like a guitar. The freezer bunny guitar could be kind of cute. We can get an extra freezer bunny thing on their desk so they can have 2. Maybe the lamp can go right there. This is a nice room. I think the inside of the house is done. Let's try and lock in and finish up the exterior. I think I want to have a little bit of a brick path. So in my mind, I've made this like little patio space. I might not want to have the brick go all the way. I just want to have a slight patio. I also think I'm gonna swap the planter boxes out. There's something about those like looser ones that I just don't really like as much. I wish I did. They just aren't really my preference, so I'm not gonna force myself to use them. All of this stuff matches like beautifully anyway, so it's fine. Maybe we get a little birch tree like back there. We do 1 more over here. They don't really have any of these kind of trees in this world. That's okay. There's a first time for everything. I think I will do white on the patios. I think I would also like to enclose this part of the patio a little bit more. I don't know. We'll see how we feel about this once it's done. But I think that could be kind of nice. I'm gonna need to go into debug. We're gonna need a lot of debug landscaping. This is how we try and make it really blend in. I'm gonna use this matching stone wall, at least in this corner. I'm not gonna put it everywhere, but I'm gonna put it a little bit in the corner, just off to the side, just to kind of blend that in a little bit more nicely. And then I'm gonna get my favorite little low-lying bushes, and I'll make something really cute with them. And I guess we'll just kind of fill these in a lot of the space back here. I like to do a lot of layering with the landscaping, and this is like step number 1 of all the layering. Okay, I've put that just along this back wall. Let's put these shrubs in the way back. I guess we want to do these shrubs right here in some of this open space. We can also scoot this over as far as we want to. We aren't like stuck with where that is. So maybe scooting it over would be good because that way we can kind of like fill in the corners a little bit better. I'm gonna put dirt underneath it. Now that I've moved that over, I need to like redo this a little bit more. Okay, I think that should be good. I'm gonna get some in the back corner. And I think maybe if I had this kind of continue onward, it might look a little better. Right now I feel like it's looking a little bit strange. So we can try and fix that. Trees are gonna go a long way with helping it not look strange anymore. Let's do 1 smaller one right here. So cute. Okay, I like that. Oh, I realized I didn't put anything on the dresser in here. I'm gonna go back and add that now. Okay, sorry, back to the outside. I wanna get a couple things, like I think a grill would be kind of a nice touch. And I'd also sort of imagine some sort of table. It'd be nice to have some more outdoor seating because there's not technically enough dining table space for the Sims inside. So if we put some of it outside, it could be helpful. Now I'm kind of thinking maybe we could get a pool. Oh boy, why are you doing that? Do you have to jump up to that height? What the heck? Okay, that's fine. No, it doesn't have to. It's just being weird. We can get a pool ladder. And then we could also probably get a couple little planter boxes. I've really been liking when I do this and I have them in like all different colors. I just think that's kind of fun. So I might put those in opposite corners. Maybe get one more over here. We need a trash can somewhere. I think I'll just put the trash can like close by to the house so it's easily accessible to you. Okay, now back into debug again. Hopefully we don't have to get rid of the foundation to be able to put all the plants that I want. I'm just gonna get rid of it and then put it back afterward. It's just easier this way if I can scoot my plants closer. Is that clipping? Oh yeah, sure is. A lot, in fact. That one can be big because that won't clip. Okay, so that's the first bush. We'll put that around. Then we have these. I think that these are like meant to go in the fairy area, but I think that is just so cute. And it like really fits with the blue suburban thing. So I think I will just use them anyway. And then last, these ones are also just a little bit whimsical looking, but oh, I missed some flowers over here. Oops, I'll have to come back to that. But yeah, I like the color of these. Okay, and then last, I think just a couple more little flowers. Just like a few more so we have some more white ones. Where did those blue things go? Here we go. Yeah, just two of those. I feel like maybe I need one more of them like right there. I think that's properly spaced out enough in the backyard. I actually don't really like how these look on the porch. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think I might try and get a couple planter boxes because maybe we could just put them back here instead. I think that makes more sense. Let me put the foundation back, like 3 high. Gotta get our staircases back, painted again. You know what? I might also get an extra, I don't know, just like a second gate probably won't hurt. Plus we can kind of try to, wow, that is so light. I don't know, we can kind of try and get a little pathway going to it. Same as this. I was thinking I would just have this one kind of come out and around this way a little bit because that helps to fill in some of the space on this right side that's empty. I also think I might just put some monkey bars. There's a swing set in this neighborhood already. I forget where it is. There's like a little mini park. Oh yeah, over there. There's a swing set right there. So then we can have monkey bars here and the kids can use all the different playground equipment. Oh, I also need a mailbox. I think I'll just use like the regular one. Enchanted by Nature has a couple potted plants. I think I will use you on the porch right here. Maybe I could put this one in the corner. We could also potentially just make this a little bit smaller. Maybe we could have like a singular lounge chair. I don't think we should do 2, but we could probably do 1. Oh, we could do a telescope too. Is this totally random or is it cute? I think I might just use it. Okay, so there's space for 1 to lounge. I'm gonna go put some dirt terrain paint. I'm just picturing the kind of Sims that might live here, and I'm loving the idea of using like the skeptic trait from Life and Death, because the people in this part of town supposedly like are not super into the idea of fairies. Like if you use fairy magic in this neighborhood, you get in trouble and like it's a whole thing. So I like the idea of the people who live here like maybe not believing fully in fairies, or at the very least like really not liking fairies, but then maybe one of their kids is like obsessed with fairies and wants to become one. I don't know, there's just so many fun storylines that you can play with this. I have a lot of ideas. I'm just gonna make sure we go through and get any last minute details in. I like the idea of putting some of these guys, like these little supports for some extra detail in the back, and then maybe the blue suburban of our dreams is complete. Oh no, hold on, I almost forgot. I had this whole plan about putting some plants up here. Oh, she does not want to be placed up here. If I scoot it too far over, it doesn't work, even with move objects on. Oh, well that looks cute still. Maybe I'll put a ceiling fan too. Now that they've made it easier to put plants on the roof, they've actually made it worse in some ways, but it's okay. Classic Sims 4. You know what, let's get a couple more of these daisies over here. It never ends. I keep thinking I'm almost done and then I add something else. Okay, now I think it's done. The blue suburban is complete. I want to show you what it looks like from Manage Worlds real quick. Oh, it's adorable. I'm thrilled. Okay, well, I think I'll wrap up this video right here. Obviously, I'll put it on the gallery once the pack is out. I don't know when I'm posting this video. It's possible the pack has been out for a long time. I just have been recording so much with this CFE version of the game. I can't help it. It's just been so fun. But I'm gonna kind of try to start peppering in some stuff with other packs and like cross pack stuff now on my channel. So this one might not go up straight away, but the build is on the gallery for you. I've also got a bunch of other content with businesses and hobbies. Why did I say that? Enchanted by Nature. Oh, they're releasing so many packs. They're like all blurring together. I've got some businesses and hobbies content on my YouTube channel too, but I have a bunch of other Enchanted by Nature stuff up here, so you can subscribe to see all of that. And actually, I want to make a video where I try and run an apothecary small business with businesses and hobbies. So maybe I meant to say that. I didn't misspeak. I actually was just teasing that we're gonna make a businesses and hobbies video soon. Anyway, thank you for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will catch you all tomorrow. Okay? Bye, everybody! I've got that Enchanted by Nature brain rot now because I've been playing it so much. It's a good problem to have. It's been fun, but also I've been playing it so much that I'm like losing my mind.